welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you all for pushing play and spending a little bit of time with me today. I want to just come on here. Hopefully this video is not too long. I say it every time, but you know, your girl get to yapping, but I tried to do some things ahead of time. So, you know, I went ahead and beat the face because I did do a reel previously. Hopefully you already saw that. So hopefully we can just move on. What I'm going to do is finish the series of the Curls, Kinks, and Company series. So you've seen the salt and pepper one. So today we're going to be doing the color 1. Again, this is a 13x6 textured lace wig. It's 100% premium fiber. You can use heat. I'm going to put it here up to what temperature. It is glueless HG lace. Okay. This is the wig here. I've already took it out, played with it or whatever. Went ahead and cut the lace. I always tell y'all my little trick for cutting my lace. I just use my brow archer to just cut it because you want it to be done in a zigzag motion. You don't want a blunt cut. I've already tinted my lace, okay, because y'all already know the lace is not going to match your melanated sister. So I always go in with my E-Bind lace tint. So we're going to make this really, really quick. I'm not going to take too much of your time today. Like I said, we've already got the face done because we was doing something earlier. All right. But before I get too ahead of myself, if you are new here, I'm Cammy. Welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you all for pushing play and spending a little bit of time with me today. All right. So let's get on into it. As always, we're just going to go in with our E-Bind adhesive spray. I highly always suggest that. You just need you a blow dryer on cool setting. Now, if you want to leave your wigs on longer, then yes, you would probably need to use some glue depending on where you live, you know, what the weather is like and all that. Me, I like the ease of taking my wigs on and off. So I don't do the ball cap method, none of that. I am 57. I want things to be easy. So for me, using the adhesive spray. Now, when you do take it off, you do need to spray some water. Take your time, take it off. We ain't losing our edges. We ain't trying to take no skin off and all that. So still need to take your time, but you can just use simple water to get it off, okay? But I just like to be able to, maybe if I'm on vacation, wear my wig a couple of days, and then I might want to take it off, change. So I don't want to deal with glue and all that. So this here, I know y'all say we cancel E-Bind and all that, and I do have other glues, but your girl is going to use her spray, okay? You got to, all right? So again, this is what it looks like out the pack. Like I said, I've already cut the lace, played with it a little bit and all that. It does come with 3 combs, just like any other wig, one on each side, one at the nape. It has the adjustable strap at the nape as well, and it does have the other adjustable strap that goes kind of around the perimeter of your head, so you can adjust everything to your liking. I've already done all of that. Now, so we're going to just get on into this, all right? So I'm going to just get this on my head. And like I said, tint your lace. Stop, please, y'all. I know sometimes we don't want to do all that, but tint your lace. Tint your lace. You know, I don't care that people know it's not your hair. I mean, everybody don't know you. So let's let them wonder. Let's let them think it's, you know, be wondering if it's our hair, you know. And if you want to then tell them that it's not, that's fine. Now, I don't have a big head, so this, I would say, it may be big head friendly. And y'all know, as per usual, I don't really cut my wigs too much because at some point I might be just doing a giveaway, especially once Babe and I start traveling and stuff like that, and I'm not going to be carrying a bunch of wigs around with me. Now, like I said, I have been messing with these curls and messing with them, you know, and stuff, so they look a little crazy, but trust me, straight out the box, you know, even with me messing around, messing with the perimeter of it, it looks good. I'm loving this. You can do the flip over method, you know, get rid of the part down the middle if you're not a middle part, and just do a flip over. I mean, it's so many styles. And look, I haven't even really laid the wig or anything like that, y'all. So I'm just going to get it on my head real good and adjust it to my liking on my forehead, okay? So I've got my blow dryer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this back, and see the difference when you tint your lace. You see how much better that looks than when you take it straight out. Tint your lace. Tint your lace. The lace tint costs what, I don't know how much this was, but I know it's less than $5. Tint your lace. And if you're the only one using it, it will last you a while. Tint your lace. You can use your concealer, your foundation. I just say if you use anything that's like wet, make sure you spray it with some holding spray, you know what I'm saying, so and dry it real good, okay, if you decide to do that. But hey, to each his own. I'm just here to just tell you to tint your lace. Tint your lace. So we're gonna go in. What I want to do is just spray the perimeter, rub it in. I don't want it to run on my makeup. Like I said, I don't want to keep y'all too long because y'all know I be talking, y'all. I know. So I'm going to spray the perimeter. And this is quick. I mean, when I say this is probably the quickest install, once you cut that lace, tint your lace, the rest is easy. You know, and how fast you put on your makeup, you out the door. I'm going to put this on cool setting, let it dry till it's tacky, and then we're going to lay this bad boy, okay? It doesn't take long, I promise you, at all. It does not take long to get tacky. And then you want to get it where you want it. I always try to get the forehead part first before I move to the sides. And then just mash it in. You can use your finger, or you can use the tail of your rat tail comb, or the back part of it. And you just want to rub it in there real good, okay? And then you get the sides how you want it, okay? Like I said, you can do a couple layers, you know, depending on where you're going or what you're about to be doing. You can do that. And I just like to do this. And you want to make sure you got your melting band. Always have that, because we want to definitely melt it. Like I said, I mean, people who know, you know it's not real. And I'm not, you know, since I'm going to take this off, I'm not going to get all, you know, all down here and everything, you know. This is not no sponsored video. This is wigs I bought my own money that I've been trying to find, like different travel wigs, or even just date night wigs when I just don't want to be salt and pepper and I want to rock some different looks other than my own hair. Yeah. So then once you do that, you can always go around. Oh, y'all, look at that. I ain't going to even edit that out. That's a blooper. Me spraying my forehead. We just going to tap that in. We just going to tap that in. All right. And we're going to just go around the perimeter. And y'all know me. I love to support other content creators. I always, well, not always, but I do try to link some other wig influencers, or I don't know, content creators down below that I like to watch do installs and stuff like that. Yeah, so you know, and I mean it's several, it's not just the ones that's down there. I watch several, and sometimes I try to do different ones because, you know, I'm not showing no favoritism. I don't know any of them personally, and they don't know me from a can of paint, you know, but I just admire, you know, how well they lay their wigs. Back on cool setting. Okay. And if you saw my previous video, I'm sure the one when I'm just kind of talking about what life has been like since retirement, this is that wig. Yeah, this is that wig. So once you've got it on, of course you want to take your melting band, your sheer stockings, whatever it is that you like to use to melt your lace. I'm just going to go in and just kind of pull this up in the back, because sometimes I have these things so tight, and honey, even after I'm finished, I got a darn headache. So you want to just take your melting band. Like I said, I'm not going to lay the sides down because I'm probably not going to keep this on, and just go around and just tie it, you know, not too tight, but tight as you can stand it, because you want it to melt. You want it to melt. And I'm going to tie it, and you can let it stay, I don't know. If you don't have your makeup on, and that's something that may take you maybe 10 or 15 minutes, then go ahead, put your makeup on. Let me raise it up. I don't want it too far down. I want it to just melt my lace. Just give it a good rub. So I say by the time, depending on how fast you are on doing your makeup, get your makeup on and all the things. And by the time you're done with that, it should be nice and melt. And let me take this off. Probably was on longer than I wanted it to be. But you know how it is when you start doing stuff. Ugh. That's usually what will happen. So that's what it's looking like after you take off your melting lace. I'm not going to do any baby hairs or anything like that, but this is definitely what it looks like. Let me see. I don't want to really comb out the curls too much, because I really just wanted to show you that I love these here just out the pack. Cut the lace, tint your lace, and go, you know, without doing too much, you know. So inexpensive, easy to do. I mean, really. How easy was that? I mean, yeah, no, you didn't see me cut the lace. You didn't see me tint it, but you've seen me do that on other videos. And if you haven't and you are new here, just go back to one of my other ones where I am a little more thorough. Like I said, I normally will just go in with a brow archer to cut the lace because you want it to be jagged. Just take your time. I usually cut slits, like one here, maybe even two, whatever you need to do. You'll hold one piece taut while you're taking your brow and you're just cutting. That's it. You're just cutting the lace. Like I said, you can see it in other videos. And then I just go in with my tinted lace, and you just want to spray your cap to match as best you can, so it just looks like scalp and it's not white, unless that is your complexion, okay? But if it's not, tint your lace. Like I said, it doesn't matter if people know that's not your hair. Tint your lace, okay? Tint your lace. Tint your lace. But that was just so easy. Like I said, the part does come down, is in the middle. You can definitely part it on the side. It is a 13 by 6. So you could definitely go in and do you like a little C part, okay? And just and do it to the side if you are a side part girl, which is really what I am. I am more of a side part girly. And like I said, I love this texture because it mimics more of a blown out. If you are natural, it mimics your hair if it's blown out. So yeah, I love. And now if you don't like all the hair, now that may be an issue for you. Okay, but I mean, I love it. You know, date night out, going out with the girls or something like that. And definitely, like I said, for it's vacation and it's like elegant night, captain's night, or we're going to one of the especially dinings, I would definitely feel nice getting all dressed up and plopping one of these on, you know, take off my braid wig and popping this on. Yes, and just feel a little bit more elegant, okay, minus the black lips maybe, but then again, I don't know, depending on what I'm wearing. But like I said, I had this on because I did a reel, but I probably would just do maybe a nude lip, you know, especially since the eyes are really, you know, the show, they're popping at you and stuff like that. But I love this. I love it. And this is how much it was. Very inexpensive. And like I said, even though it's not a human hair wig, I say it all the time. If you take care of your wigs, they will last you. I mean, I'm 57. I feel like, you know, and I don't wear my wigs every day. So I do feel like this wig would last me until, you know, I stop wearing them completely or go on to glory, whichever way. But yeah. And yes, it's going to tangle in the back. It's just friction. It's going to rub. Just get you one of those brushes or take your fingers and go through them. I mean, even the human hair wigs do that, you know. So, but yeah, it's going to tangle in the nape under there. You know what I'm saying? But who's all up under there? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to be all up under there? So yeah, so I absolutely love this. I'm going to turn around in the back, let y'all see it in the back. I didn't manipulate the curls too much in the back. So I'm going to let y'all see what it's looking like in the back, okay? Isn't this nice? I love this. Like I said, it comes in several different colors, but yeah, this is wig number 2 in this this series. I have one more in this style, and I absolutely love it because it's actually going to give us another pop of color outside of the one that I did with the gray. But yes, I love this. Don't y'all? I just, I'm loving it. I'm loving this. All right. But anyway, I'm not going to hold you. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you think about this wig, which I absolutely love. Give me a thumbs up. If it's a thumbs down, tell me why. Okay. I mean, I'm all for constructive criticism. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. But if you did like it, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Swipe over a little bit if you did like it, and hype my video so YouTube will keep hyping out my videos. And I also always ask y'all, please watch the ads. Sometimes I know they can be a bit long, maybe uninteresting, but it helps your girl out if you watch the ads. So I do appreciate it more than you know. All right. If your notifications aren't on, turn them on so you know each and every time I upload a video. And until next time, Kammy loves you. Mwah.